Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for July 19th, 2026. The character has the Defect and the modifiers are specialized. Started with 5 copies of a single card. Green cards don't appear in rewards and shops. And Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. I see only familiar names in the top 20 is Mike here with 1287. I'm playing a little earlier than usual. Yeah, no other familiar names. That's surprising. Okay, I just assume people haven't had a chance to play yet. Because the scores are not too low, so I don't think it's a matter of people dying. Okay, we started with 5 copies of Bullseye. Because it's a 2-color run, if I get a lot of card removal opportunities, I might try to go for Highlander. Otherwise, I might just try to embrace collector bonuses. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4 lead path? It's always disappointing not to get a 4 lead path with Big Game Hunter now. So there are a bunch of 2 lead paths in a row in the top half, but the bottom half only was 1 elite path. And then here there's a 2 lead path, but only 1 elite later on. So lots of 3 lead paths though, that's good. Alright, let me count question mark rooms. If I go left, I'll get 4 early question mark rooms, and that's it. If I go in the middle, I'll get 2. If I go in the middle and turn right, I'll get 3. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. If I go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, I think that's the only path with 5 question mark rooms, right? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little hard to compare, but I'm pretty sure either I got 4 elites on the left, 4 question marks on the left, or 3 on the right, or 4 on the right in the first half. And then the second half, on the left, there are no question mark rooms. On the right, there's only 1. Yeah, okay, so I think that's the right path to take here. Okay, alright. Okay, starting with the cultist, let's do Bullseyes and then dual cast. Alright, actually, another Bullseye, and that's enough. Awesome. Alright, easy start. We got a Swift Potion, Chill Boot Sequence, Doom and Gloom. It's very nice to start with an early Doom and Gloom. That would get me Overkill out of the way. Boot Sequence is also nice. All of these are really good. I think I'll take the Doom and Gloom. That's not a bad idea. And then here I got my first Curse Regret, as well as a bunch of gold, and a shop to spend all of that gold in. Captain's Wheel is interesting. Genetic Algorithm, that's early. It might be really good too. Captain's Wheel would be expensive. I could afford both of these, though. The other option is to get Backward Marbles and Least Waffle, and then Genetic Algorithm. I think that's better. Let's take the Backward Marbles, set the Savage Combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Least Waffle up and pick up, raise from actually by 7, heal all of your HP. And then, yeah, let's grab Genetic Algorithm here. Okay, now that gives me something to try to use in every fight. Here I'm losing 12, 18 HP to get Birdface. Earn one of you play a power card, heal 2 HP. Okay. And then here I got the Spike Slime and Acid Slime. Let's start off with Doom and Gloom. I think I'll accept a little bit of damage to be able to play the Genetic Algorithm. Okay. And then here I can just do the attacks. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fire Potion, another Genetic Algorithm. No, there is a small chance I might still go for Highlander, although I guess I had a shop where I could have removed the card and I didn't. But yeah, let's stick for Highlander for a little bit. Also, I don't think I really need a second Genetic Algorithm, do I? It is pretty early on. If I embrace Collector Bonuses, it will also make Curses a little easier. But no, I think I'll take either Rebound or Recursion. Because of my Orb synergies, Recursion might not be a bad idea. Okay. Alright, here I got the Sentries. Now, having a Chill here would have been great. Without it, I don't think I can fully defend here. So this is 12, 20, plus the Fire Potion. I would be able to get rid of this guy, but then how do I defend against... yeah, I don't think I can defend against the 18 next turn, right? So I don't even know if it's worth using the potion. I think I'll skip using the potion. Instead, let's just do Bullseye, Recursion, and then a Strike. Okay. So if I had somehow used the Fire Potion to get rid of this guy this turn... Yeah, there's nothing I could have done to defend against 18 here. Let's do Bullseye. I think I should... No, actually, let's save Genetic Algorithm. Let's do Dual Cast. Hope it hits this guy. It does not. Then do Zap. Alright. Oh, actually, I'm taking way more damage than I thought I would. Ugh, okay. Alright, and then here I can do Doom and Gloom. That's nice. Let's do... 2 Bullseyes are not enough. Let's do 1 defend at least. Okay. Should be able to get rid of the backliner fairly easily, right? Yeah, I can do Bullseye. Let's do another Bullseye and then play the defense. Okay, ideally I would get the Genetic Algorithm before I have to kill here. So let's keep this guy alive a little bit. I'll accept 4 damage to try to get that Genetic Algorithm. Nope. Okay, because I'm going to kill in 4 turns. So, okay, there it is. Phew. Alright, beautiful. Okay, we got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. That's nice. Afterimage, Phantasmal Killer, Rainbow. Rainbow might fit this deck really well. I think I'll take the Rainbow. Okay. And then here I got another shop where unfortunately I can't afford much. I can't afford the dash, which is a shame. Let's grab the Cloak and Dagger to have a good, well, not a good, but a defensive card. And then I was going to go left to get 2 more elites and 1 more question mark room, right? Yeah, right side won't give me a question mark room. All right. Okay, here I got the Jawworm 11 incoming. I'm starting to get a little worried about taking too much damage. Let's do Bullseye, dual cast. Actually, and the other Bullseye kills. Beautiful. The vulnerability on turn 1 helped there. Blade Dance, Force Field, Prepared. Prepared is interesting to get rid of curses, but Blade Dance might be really good too. Agabika, first attack each combat does additional damage. Alright. And here I got the Grumman Knob. Alright. Well, yeah, might as well start with a Bullseye, another Bullseye, and then a Shiv. Now, I do have a Fire Potion. Can I deal 19 damage? The enemy is not vulnerable anymore. I do have dual cast. Wait, let's do Recursion first. Then dual cast, and then a Doom and Gloom. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one without having to use a potion. We got Art of War. If you don't apply any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn. Machine Learning, Grand Finale, Unload. Definitely not the Grand Finale. I don't know about Machine Learning. Unload is not a bad attack card. Let's grab that. And then here I got Data Disc. That is with 1 focus. Very nice. And then, actually, if I go right, I'll have the same elite, but I won't have a rest side, which I hope I won't need, actually. Alright, 10 incoming. I did forget to play Genetic Algorithm in the last few fights, huh? Let's do Bullseye, Genetic Algorithm. Yeah, I think in the last few fights I got too excited by being able to deal a lot of damage on the first few turns. And that might have been a problem. Alright, at least I can kill here. And I did play Genetic Algorithm this time. Alright, Dagger Spray, Leap, Ball Lightning. I still will stick with an attack card like Ball Lightning, but I think at some point I should also start worrying about defenses. Oh, man, it's really tempting to just start attacking here. I have 3 Bullseyes. That's very tempting. Let's do it. Let's do Bullseye 1, 2, 3. Because honestly, I didn't really... Oh, and I had extra energy too with the Happy Flower, right? There's no power I should really wait for. I guess I could wait for a Rainbow to get a Frost Roar, but I think this is fine. Hopefully this is fine. Oof. Okay, hang on. So, I do have a Fire Potion, right? So if I do Dual Cast, then Ball Lightning, and then Recursion... unfortunately, it's not enough. Alright, let's use the Fire Potion and get it perfect out of the way. Okay, we got Turn to no longer become frail. Glass Knife, Adrenaline, Multicast. Adrenaline, it's really nice. Okay. And then here I got the Slaver. And let's start off with the Adrenaline. Play the Bullseye. Actually... Okay, I'm going to do double defend here because I do want to play the Genetic Algorithm. Ideally, I'll draw it in the next turn. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, no troubles here. We got Blessing of the Forge, as well as Dodge and Roll, Claw, or Steam Barrier. If I had Dex, I would have taken the Dodge and Roll. Let's take the Steam Barrier, though. And then here, I'll upgrade... Should I upgrade the Genetic Algorithm? That's really tempting. It is pretty early to get that upgraded. Zap might also be an interesting upgrade. Doom and Gloom, all of these are interesting. I think I'll upgrade the Genetic Algorithm. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Alright. Okay, I got the Slime Boss. Oof. Turn 1, a Genetic Algorithm. No, I think I'd rather play attacks. Let's do Bullseye, Strike, and another Strike here. Okay. And then here, I think I should try to transform. Let's do Adrenaline. Then, yeah, I can play all the attacks, right? I don't think I'll do the Recursion, although with Bullseye, it will deal a lot of damage. Yeah, probably more than the Strike, right? Let's do Recursion. Then Ball Lightning. Play these Shivs here, and then do a Strike. Okay, 42, not the worst split value. Okay, Backline is attacking. There's a Doom and Gloom and an Unload. That's going to be 24. I need 21. That should be enough. Yeah, let's do Doom and Gloom. Then play a Shiv here, then do Unload. Okay. Now I don't have Doom and Gloom anymore, so I don't have AoE damage. Luckily, only this guy's attacking me, which I can try to risk with the Bullseye. Actually, if I do the Dark Orb, it might get rid of the backliner. It might also not. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is really bad. I think I have to drink the Blessing of the Forge. Okay, yeah. That was actually kind of unfortunate. But it's fine. I just had to use the Blessing of the Forge, and I think I should be fine here by doing something like Bullseye and a Strike. Okay, no harm done. Phew. Alright, perfect this one. Burst, Multicast, Glass Knife. How badly do I want to burst? I mean, I do have some skills I would like to double play, the Genetic Algorithm or Adrenaline, so yeah, let's grab the burst here. And then Fusion Hammer. Do I not want to rest or not want to upgrade at rest sites? So I did get by Act 1 without having to upgrade, or without having to rest. So I'm going to risk Coffee Dripper and hope I'm not going to take too much damage. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. Okay? Alright, so Bronze Automaton at the end. Alright, 1, 2, 3 again. That's hugely disappointing. Again, first half of Act 1, you only have 1 elite path, and then later on, you only have 2 elite paths. So, yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, so far left side doesn't give me 3 leads. Middle left gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. Alright. And then right side gives me 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think it's still 5 question mark rooms, pretty good. So I got 1, 2, 3, and then going this way, 4 or 5 question mark rooms. Yeah, that's not a bad path. I didn't miss another path, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, starting with the Sphere Guardian. Yeah, let's do Genetic Algorithm. I have the energy, might as well. Okay. 10 incoming. Let's do... Yeah, I can play everything because of the extra energy now. Unfortunately, because of Coffee Dripper, every time I take damage, it won't be easy for me to get it back, so I have to be a little careful. Let's do Bullseye, another Bullseye. Now the Recursion does a lot of damage, and then the Shifts finish it off. Okay. Alright, Leap, Riddle Withholds Accuracy. If I had Strength, Riddle Withholds would be nice upgraded. How badly do I want the accuracy? I do have some shifts, not that many. I think Leap, I might need traditional defensive cards, so let's grab a Leap. Second Regret. That's unfortunate, because I was thinking of Highlander, but maybe this is a good sign to pivot over to collective bonuses. Okay. I got the Chosen with 10 incoming, at least I have. Cloak and Naga, I can play everything once again. Alright. And then definitely would like to wait for the Genetic Algorithm. I think I'll do Ball Lightning, but if I do Dual Cast, that is almost guaranteed to kill next turn. Actually, this is guaranteed to kill next turn, so I'm hoping to get the Genetic Algorithm. Did not get that. Right, let's kill with the Shivs. Okay. We got a Swift Push and another Swift Push, I should say. Heal Hook. I don't have any source of weakness, right? So let's not take the Heal Hook. Claw or Deadly Poison. Not a huge fan of any of these. I think this I'll skip just because it doesn't really fit anything in my deck right now. Alright, here I got a regular fight in the question mark room. Luckily I'm not being attacked, and I can burst a Genetic Algorithm. That's beautiful. Alright. I could have considered bursting a Blade Dance now I think about it. Let's do Recursion, then do Blade Dance, and then play these Shivs. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad amount of damage. 21 incoming. I can do Bullseye. I can play everything, but oof. Definitely going to take some damage, and the Regrets don't help me either. Okay. And then here, the strikes are not enough. Wow. Should I use one of the Swift Potions? I don't think I need 2. Let's see if I can get, yeah, I don't think the Bullseyes really help either. Wow, okay. Alright, and I have Coffee Dripper, which means I can't rest, and I haven't faced an elite yet. Alright, let's do Rainbow here, and Ball Lightning for a kill. Okay. Alright, Chaos Terror Glacier. That would be a great defensive card, something I desperately need, I think. Alright, 20 incoming. I think I'll burst... Should I burst the Glacier? I think I'll burst the Glacier rather than the Adrenaline. That guarantees that I can at least fully defend. And then let's do... I don't think I'll do Zap. Let's do Strike and Unload. Okay. So here I should try to get Overkill with the Dark Orb, right? Let's try to pull that off. So let me do Doom and Gloom or Ball Lightning. Rainbow would at least save one Dark Orb... one Frost Orb, I mean. So yeah, I think I'll do... Bullseye, Ball Lightning, and then Rainbow. Okay. And now I'll try to get this Dark Orb to get me to deal more than 100 damage, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so the Dark Orb is at 69, and I have Lock on active, so another 34 will be added, which is enough to get me Overkill, so Glacier should deal 103 damage. Beautiful. So I got Overkill out the way. I did take a little bit of more damage than I'd like. Sneaky Strike, Eviscerate, White Noise. Because I don't have any discard, I think I'll take the White Noise here. And then here, man, I kind of feel like I should upgrade defensive cards. Burst is also not a bad upgrade, but let's upgrade the Adrenaline first for the extra energy. Now I think about it, did I really need extra energy? Alright, so here let me just double check. Going left gives me 3 leads and 3 more question mark rooms. Okay. Hopefully somewhere I will be able to heal because I'm a little low on HP. 12 incoming. Luckily I do have Genetic Algorithm here, which is pretty good. Although I don't need it. I could... No, let's play it. Unlikely I'll get back to it. Let's do Genetic Algorithm. Doom and Gloom. Unload. Okay. 18. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. All right, let me see if the Swift Potion gives me something good. Okay, Glacier is really nice. Let me do Bullseye, then burst the Glacier. Okay, I will still take a bunch of damage from the Regret. But now I also have 9 block from the Frost Orbs. Okay. 21 incoming. Let's do Dual Cast first, then Rainbow. Okay, that allows me to be fully defended. Beautiful. And then can I deal 53 damage without any potions? Let's do Adrenaline first. Okay, White Noise gives me after image. That might do something, although I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's do Bullseye 1, Bullseye 2. Ball Lightning. If only I could evoke the Dark Orb here. 20. I have 20 only. That's unfortunate. I got close. At least I'm alive, but yeah, it's a shame. I was very close to perfecting this one. The Bullseyes are enough here. Alright. Got meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, you'll health 15 HP, which might do something. Hyper Beam Burst or 1,000 cuts. I mean, at this point, Highlander is almost impossible, right? Unless I get Astrolabe, which is theoretically still possible. Let's try that. Should I take Hyper Beam? I do rely on orbs, but that might also be some good AoE damage here. I got Wormhorn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. And here I got a Recalcum if you enter turn without blocking 6 block. That is going to be surprisingly helpful, I think. Okay, here I got a shop. Beautiful. I healed back a little, and I can afford the Incense Spinner. Every 6 turns, you get 1 intangible. I think that's a must-take here. Should I also grab the Ornamental Fan? It is expensive, and honestly, I'm not seeing anything amazing in the cards. There is a Defragment, which I could afford together with the Ornamental Fan. There's also a Clockwork Souvenir, which might work well with the Hyper Beam I just picked up. How badly do I need this? I do play a lot of attacks. I have the energy, and the extra block might come in handy. So let's take the Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block, and then I think I'll grab the Defragment. Okay? Alright. Definitely did not remove another card, so I think I'm going to commit to Highlander at this point. Let's upgrade the Defragment. That should be very helpful too. Okay. And then here I got the Slavers. Alright. I am in trouble here, right? Ooh, how do I do this? So, well, I do have 14 incoming. There's not much I can do about that. But yeah, let's see. Can I get rid of the backline? Let's do Bullseye 1, Bullseye 2. Strike is not quite enough. I think it has to be a Ball Lightning. Okay, wait. 9, 14. I don't have a Frost Orb. That's a problem. Alright, fine. Not much I can do here. Alright, let's do Strike, Defend, and wait. Alright, at least I'm not losing too much HP, but it's a shame. I think with a slightly better draw, I might have had a chance to perfect this one. Let's do Bullseye, Rainbow. Okay. And then another Bullseye, Steam Barrier, and Zap. Okay. And then hoping to get at least a generic Algorithm Plate. Let's do Dual Cast. Actually, I didn't need Dual Cast because I had the Recalcum. I would have been fully defended with that. Should I do Unload? Yeah, let's do Unload. Okay. That way, once I evoke the Dark Orb, I should be able to easily get rid of this guy. And I can... Actually, let's burst the generic Algorithm. Okay. That is good. At least I was able to upgrade the generic Algorithm twice, so that's nice. And then, yeah, this is enough to kill. Okay. Alright, got Symbiotic Virus at the Stravage Combat Channel 1 Dark. Malaise, Alchemized Storm of Steel. Malaise is not bad. Yeah, I think I'll take the Malaise. That should be pretty helpful. And then here... Well, if I'm committed to going for Highlander, or not going for Highlander anymore, let's take the Apparitions. Sure, why not? That might actually help me against the Bronze Automaton. Alright, so let me look at my handy sticky note. So for the Bronze Automaton fight, the previous fight I have to get Instance Burn at 0. Which means I should wait for 6 turns, which might be difficult, but theoretically possible. Here, for example, I have the Recalcum. Let's do Adrenaline. Doom and Gloom should be enough. Let's do Bullseye first. Oh, I forgot that Doom and Gloom was not with Akabiko. So this guy is still alive. Let's do 1 Bullseye here. Then do... Ooh, should I double burst the Zap? No, I think I'll burst the Recursion. Let's do another Bullseye. Actually, I can do Zap and then burst the Recursion. That way I'll still hang on to Frost Orbs. Okay. Dark Orbs, I mean, not Frost Orbs. Alright. Here, I mean, I could do 2 Apparitions. If that might help me get the Instance Burner to 0 again, right? Yeah, let's do the 2 Apparitions. Then, do I even want to do Bullseye? Yeah, sure, let's do Bullseye and then a Malaise. Okay. Alright, so here, there's another apparition. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Echo Form, not a bad idea to duplicate those apparitions. And then let's do Ball Lightning and Blade Dance. Play these Shivs. Now, if I am intangible, I do wonder if I should maybe just target the backliner. Actually, no, I think I'm hoping to be able to get rid of the backliner with the Dark Orbs. Okay, yeah, here I'm still intangible. Let's do Generic Algorithm twice. Beautiful. Then another apparition. If I do Rainbow, that does deal a lot of damage. It's going to be 1340 damage to the backline. That might kill. So I don't think I'll do that. Same with the Glacier, though, right? Yeah, so I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, the enemy is summoning again. Yeah, and Dual Cast will kill. Can I draw... I don't have any more ways to evoke the Dark Orb. I do have the Hyper Beam, though. Yeah, so let's just be prepared to use the Hyper Beam on the backline. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, hopefully I don't draw it next turn. I did draw it next turn. And I'm not going to be intangible. There are no more apparitions coming up. Well, I'm going to be intangible next turn, but then I have to also kill, which might be difficult. Hyper Beam will kill with the orb. Oh, how do I do this? Should I just do traditional damage? I only have one strike next turn. That's really unfortunate too, right? Alright, I think I'm going to try traditional damage then. Let's do Bullseye. I'm also going to be weakened by this guy next turn, right? Wait, actually, I can force card draws by triggering the Gremlin Horn, right? So let's do a Shiv here. Then 2 strikes here. Okay. Alright, I did draw the regret, but that's fine. Then let's do I could do unload here, right? Yeah, let's do Shiv unload here. Okay. And then do a Bullseye. Alright, let's hope that should be enough next turn. Okay. So, I just need to deal 10 more damage. Actually, the orb is enough, right? Yeah, dual cast is enough too. Beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm ready. We got Smiling Master, Merchant Card, Room Service, now always cost 50 gold, as well as a Fair in a Bottle, all for one, Wraithform, and Venom. Wraithform is pretty good. I also wouldn't mind getting that upgraded. Yeah, I think that's a very good upgrade. Okay. Alright, with the apparition with Wraithform and with the Instance Burn, I think I should be good here. Okay, so, Bursty White Noise, Bursty Rainbow. Let me see what power I get with the White Noise. Footwork Aftermatch, alright. Actually, Aftermatch is kind of bad with the Orichalcum. So I don't think I'll take that. Let's do Footwork, and then I think I'll do the Bullseye together with the Artifact. Okay. Alright, 14 incoming. I have 16. That's beautiful. Alright. Let's do Bullseye, Cloak and Dagger, Steam Barrier, Recursion, and then play the attacks. Okay. Oh, this guy took Hyper Beam. I would like to get that back. Backliner took Unload. Alright, nobody took Wraithform. That's fine. Speaking of Wraithform, actually I have Genetic Algorithm, so I don't really need Wraithform, but it would make my life a little easier. Although there's a Genetic Algorithm, which would get rid of the Backliner and give me back an Unload. How badly do I need the Wraithform? Next turn I might have trouble. Let's just be safe and play Genetic Algorithm, then Wraithform, and then wait. Okay. Yeah, I have 3 turns of Intangibility, then the Instant Burner will trigger, and then I still have the Apparitions, which I will probably try to play as soon as I can. Let's do... Well, in that case, should I just ignore the minions? Yeah, let's ignore the minions, and let's just target the Bronze Automaton. Ball Lightning, and then Malaise. Okay. Alright. And then here, let's do Adrenaline. Yeah, play the Apparitions again. Let's do Glacier, get rid of the Dark Orb. Then do a Strike, see what I draw. Another Apparition, and then I can do an Unload. Okay. Alright, and I'm intangible in the right turn, so that's good news. Let's do the Fragment, Bullseye, Strike, Defend, and Wait. Okay. Still have, oh wow, 4 more turns of intangibility. Okay. And 5 points, so I'm ready for another Instance Burner, giving me another turn of intangibility. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll just focus on this Bronze Automaton, which... Realizing I don't have a lot of damage output, right? So I might have to struggle a little bit. Maybe it would be nice to get a Lightning Orb out. At least the enemy does have the lock-on, so that's good. Alright, here let's do Doom and Gloom, a Strike, and wait. Maybe I'll just let the Dark Orbs grow? That's another option. Okay. Burst what? Cloak and Dagger, I guess? Ooh, Burst a Dual Cast. That's not a bad idea. Hang on. I can't get rid of this guy. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, let's Burst a Dual Cast. Okay. I don't think I'll do the Hyper Beam though, right? Yeah, I think it's a little too expensive. Instead, I think I'll just do the Unload. Oop. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then here, let's do Bullseye, Recursion first, then Ball Lightning. Okay. And then I think the Dark Orb evoking the Dark Orb one more time. And here, the Instance Burn is triggering in the perfect time. Beautiful. Okay, perfect this one. Very happy with that. Thankful for my sticky note for giving me the right thing, because without the Instance Burner, I think I would not have been able to fully defend. Core Search might be really interesting, especially with the Hyper Beam. Storm of Steel, Phantasm Kill is also nice. Phantasm Kill would be better if I didn't have Overkill already, but I already do have it. Now there's Empty Cage, there's Pandora's Box, and Runic Dome. So Empty Cage, no, I think I'm committed to go for Highlander, right? Or to go for Collectibles. I already have 2. So yeah, and I can't remove, what, 8 cards. How badly do I want Pandora's Box? I'm not going for unique cards. I'm not going for rare cards, or for poppers, so I think Pandora's Box might be the best thing here. I can pick up Transform, all strikes, and defense. Okay, I did not get any duplicates, which is unfortunate. I did get some defensive cards, that's good. So Auto Shield, Cool-Headed Stack are defensive. Seek is a great card overall. The rest is offense, so I might be a little on defense. I might have to rely on my Wraith form to be able to fully defend. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally a 4 lead path. Multiple, actually, yeah. I have to go on the left. The right side only has 3 lead paths. If I go far left, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms and then only 1. So that's unfortunately only a total of 14 question mark rooms. Wait, if I start left and then turn right, that gives me 5 question mark rooms, which is perfect. That gives me Mr. Machine. Wait, is that it? Oh, I'm sorry, there's a 5 elite path. I almost missed that. Yeah, start left, turn right, that gives me 5 elites. Beautiful, let's do that. Okay. Alright, Orb Walker, let's start it with Adrenaline, and, yeah, let's do White Noise. Yeah, Wraith Form Apparition, beautiful combination. Let's do the Fragment. I don't think I need Auto Shields, let's just do Doom and Gloom and Zap. Okay. Alright, I think I should wait for, let's burst the Cool-Headed. I want to wait for the Genetic Algorithm if I can, although I have to be careful. Yeah, see, the Lightning Orb will kill very soon, so I have to be careful not to play any more attacks. Hopefully I'll get the, oh, no, the Wraith Form there, wait. What do you call it? Hopefully I get the Genetic Algorithm very soon. I only have 2 more turns. Nope. Okay. Give me a Genetic Algorithm, please. I mean, it's already pretty powerful, so it's not super urgent to get it upgraded, but yeah, fine. Alright, alright. Compile Driver, Terror, Dagger Throw. Dagger Throw is not bad with the curses. Compile Driver is not bad either. I think Compile Driver might be better, because at this point I have a lot of energy and not enough card draw. Here I'm getting another curse. I only have 2 curses, right? There is a small chance I might be able to get the curse modifier, so let's grab that. And then here, oh man, I hate to use any of these, but I have enough. Oh no, never mind. I have enough Bullseye. I do not have enough Ball Lightnings, but I like the Defragment too much, and I like the Apparitions too much. So I'm okay losing the Ball Lightning, even though it is a pretty good card. That question card, future card rewards, have 1 additional card to choose from. That should hopefully allow me to get maybe another collector bonus. Here I'm intangible, and I got Apparitions, which is nice. Let's do those, and then I can't attack the Spiker, right? Well, Buffer is good. Let's do Rainbow, and then a Shiv. Okay. Might have to rely getting rid of the Spiker with my Dark Orb. Should I do Rainbow here? Seek the Rainbow? Can't really think of anything better to seek. Let's do Sucker Punch, Zap, Seek. Yeah, I think I'll do... Oh, Hyper Beam. That's not a bad idea. Let's do Hyper Beam here. Let's do Steam Barrier, Hyper Beam. Okay. And then Bullseye is enough. Beautiful. Did not wait for Genetic Algorithm. That's fine. Piercing Whale, Reboot, Steam Beer, Darkness. I do already have a Steam Beer, but Piercing Whale might be a much better defensive card. Alright, Nemesis with 18 incoming. I do have a Malaise. That would allow me to be fully defended, right? Let's do the Malaise here. Beautiful. Yep, definitely worth it. Okay. And then not being attacked here. I don't think I need to play anything, so let's just wait. Okay. Alright, another 30. This is with weakness. Unfortunately, there's nothing seemingly I can do. I think I'll do Rainbow Compile Driver. Let's do that. Then Compile Driver and hope it gets me a Genetic Algorithm. It did not. Let's do Steam Barrier. Cool-Headed. I really needed a Compile Driver. I don't think there's anything I can do. That's a shame. That is a shame. Alright, let's do Core Search. Yeah, fine. I have to accept the L here. I needed that Genetic Algorithm to show up, and it never did. It's been a while since I've seen that Genetic Algorithm, which is a little disappointing. Let's do Bullseye and Doom and Gloom, and hopefully I'll be able to evoke the Dark Orb next turn. Okay. Alright, yeah, here I'm intangible. Another big attack for the record. I think I'll do the Apparitions here, then do Blade Dance, and then Barrage. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can probably do another Bullseye. Should I do Apparition or Wraith Form? No, I think I'll just do Bullseye and Wraith Form. Should I do Adrenaline? Let's see what the Adrenaline gives me. Oof, a regret. Well, at least I'm intangible. Let's do another Apparition, Quick Slash, and wait. Not too bad, there's a recursion there. Come. Alright, I am intangible. Another big attack. Well, at least I got the Genetic Algorithm. That's good. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, Apparition, Quick Slash, Bullseye again, and Leap. Come. Should have gotten rid of the regret rather than the burn there. Alright, the enemy is intangible still. Let's do another Bullseye. And wait. No need to evoke the Dark Orb yet. Okay. And not the big attack, but at least I can evoke the Dark Orb here. Let's do Glacier. Oh, that's enough to kill, right. At Ink Bottle, one of you played 10 cards, draw 1 card. 1,000 cards to reboot. Machine Learning Doppelganger. I don't have any of these. Reboot is not a horrible idea. Let's take it. Do I want to hit a shop? I do have a lot of gold to spend, and there might not be a guaranteed shop later on, so let's risk the shop now. Also, in terms of relics, I am at 20 exactly, right? And I'm guaranteed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need to buy more relics. I don't think I need chemicals. I do have them laced, but Ceramic Fish is interesting, but I don't think that's super necessary either. I think I'll focus on cards, but I can't really get a collectibles on anything here either. That's fine. Let's do Piercing Will, Cloak and Dagger. And then, see, if I did the Ceramic Fish, I could have afforded Dagger Throat too. Let me reload real quick. That was a dumb mistake. Let's have that be the one reload of the day. So I will do Ceramic Fish first. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold, and then buy these, and then I can also afford the Dagger Spray. Would have loved the Cultist Potion. That might have helped me against the final boss, but I think this is fine. Okay. Alright, here I got the Giant Head. Let's do Adrenaline. Yeah, Defragment, Cool-Headed. Alright, Apparition, might as well do Piercing Well, and then Bullseye. Okay. Alright, not being attacked. So, oh, actually, it might be a good idea to burst the Apparitions. Alright, one more Apparition. And then, I don't think I need the Malaise if I'm intangible, basically. Let's do another Bullseye. Okay. I should just wait for the Dark Orb to grow. Alright, yeah, might as well play everything here. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, then Barrage, and then Doom and Gloom. Okay. I guess without the Ball Lightning, I don't have a reliable source of Lightning Orbs anymore. Other than the Zap, of course. Let's do one more Apparition. Anything I need to seek? I don't know. Hyper Beam, Core Surge. Wraith Form. I'm still intangible for a few turns. I don't think I need to seek the Wraith Form. The bad thing is I don't have like a good attack card, or a consistent attack card. Let's grab the Compile Driver. For card draw, I guess. Yep. And then, okay, that's not much better. Let's do the Bullseye and then Flying Knee. Okay. Alright, here, I don't think I'll do Hyper Beam. I don't think I'll do Glacier either. Let's see what this gives me. Loop is good. Okay. And then here I'll hope to get a Dual Cast, because with the Loop, the Dark Orb should grow much faster. Still have a Dual Cast in my draw pile? Yes, I do. Okay, good. But I don't think I'll do Reboot because of that. And I still have a Wraith Form coming up, right? Yeah. So, ooh, I could also do Recursion. That's interesting. I think I'll do that. Let's do Leap, Recursion, then Core Surge, Bullseye, and Wait. Okay. I hope I can evoke the Frost Orb before I get the Dual Cast. Yeah, can with the Zap. All right, let's do Wraith Form here. Then, I did get the Dual Cast. That's fine. I can do Zap and then Dual Cast. All right. And I think once I evoke the Dark Orb, that should be enough, right? I can do that with the Rainbow. Beautiful. Got Potion Belt. I'm pick up again 2 potion slots, which is great. Another Weakness Potion, and I don't have... Actually, I do have an Unload. Fine. I was going to take the Echo Form, but I do have the Awaken one at the end, so I do want to avoid power. So we got Ancient Tea Set. When you enter a rest size, then I call 2 extra energy. And then here I got the Reptomancer. Alright. I can get rid of the minions. No, I can. Let me do Bullseye first, see what that draws me. Dagger Spray. Okay, that's would have been much better with the Akabiko. But I can fully defend here. There's no good... I mean, there's also no reason not to play the Apparition. Let's play the Apparition, get the Ink Bottle close to 10. Oop. Now I realize it's going to draw another Apparition there. That's hopefully fine. Alright, here let's do... Doom and Gloom. Bullseye first, then Doom and Gloom. Okay. Then Blade Dance. Let's see what I get here. Piercing Wail. Okay. Then Compile Driver, and then Bullseye. Okay, I do still have a Weakness Push. I might consider using that because the Reptomancer is guaranteed to be attacking me here. I think I'll do Auto Shields Glacier. That should get rid of the backline, right? And give me energy. Okay. And then, wait, so I have 24. I need 2 more. I might have to use the Weakness Potion, right? Let's see what the White Noise gives me. Tools of the Trade. Rainbow, yeah, too bad. If I play the Rainbow, I'll be fully defended. Fine, let's throw the Weakness Potion. Come. Alright, and then here, get rid of the Regret. Let's do Adrenaline. The Fragment. Yeah, I guess, again, I don't really need the Apparition. Might as well play Genetic Algorithm, Flying Knee, and Shiv. Let's play the Apparition again, get the Ink Bottle close to 10. Come. 31. I might need... Actually, I do have the apparition, so I'm not sure if I need the reboot. And I still have a wraith form, right? Yeah, let's get rid of the reboot. Let's do apparition, seek the wraith form. Okay. And then dual cast. Does a little bit of damage to the backline. That's fine, that's fine. Gives me energy. Okay. Then Bullseye, Zap, and wait. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think at this point I'm basically just defended because of the apparitions. And, well, I guess, and the Incense Burn and the Wraith form. Otherwise, I think I would be in much more trouble, because I definitely don't have enough damage. All these fights on Act 3 are taking way too long. Alright, get rid of the Wraith. I could burst the Recursion. Should I do that? I mean, that's the only skill. Or I can do... Here, let's do Barrage. Then, Recursion, and then play the Unloads. Yeah, I don't think I'll do the Bullseye. Okay. Alright, just need to deal one more damage. I already played the Genetic Algorithm too, right? Okay. Alright, not too difficult here. We got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies, as well as a Fear Potion. Buffer is really nice. I don't have any of the others, so let's take the buffer. Come. Remove a card from your deck. There is almost no chance of me being able to curse this, right? No, there's actually no chance. So, in that case, should I remove one of the regrets? Yeah, I mean, I do have a buffer now, so the fewer regrets I have, the better. Come. Alright, Nemesis again. Okay. Alright, let's do Adrenaline. Okay, 2 apparitions. That's useful for next turn. And then I'll guess I waste Akabiko with the Shiv there. Come. Alright, Intangible, that's good. Let's do Apparition. Yeah, I probably should do Wraith Form here. Yep, let's do that. Come. So that way I'm Intangible for 4 turns plus another 15 from Incense Burner. White Nose gives me Noxious Fumes. I mean, that doesn't do much. Rainbow would just evoke a Lightning Orb. Let's do Recursion, then do Rainbow, then Unload. Come. Yeah, alright. So I think I'm going to be Intangible for another 4 turns, so it won't be that interesting. I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. No, Stone Calendar killed there, actually. Beautiful. We got Whetstone. Before I take that, let's first grab... Okay, that's the 3rd Echo Form I've offered, and I haven't picked up any. Let's grab the Fission, though, and then Whetstone pick up, upgrade 2 random attacks. That's Unload and Dagger Spray upgraded. Okay. And then here I got the Transient. Can I try to get combo off the way? That might be a little challenging here. I don't think I'll do Hyper Beam, especially because I think I should be able to deal enough damage with something like Bullseye and Recursion. I do like my Lightning Orbs too much, or my Focus generally too much. Alright, here, yeah, I can just do the Fragment, Dual Cast, and then a Cool-Headed, Zap, and Core Surge. Okay. And then here I just need to, well, I'm Intangible next turn, I just need to get a Wraith Form or a few Apparitions. Did not get either of those. Should I do Fission? Let's see if I can get those. Okay, yeah, there's another Apparition. And I feel confident I'll be able to get, yep, there's another Apparition, so I think I'm good here. Okay, let me speed this up, I'll be right back. Alright, that was easy. We got a Fire Potion, Deflect, Poison Stab, Leap, or Sucker Punch. I think I have 1 Leap and 1 Sucker Punch, right? Yeah, there's a Sucker Punch, and I had a Leap. Alright, I actually wouldn't mind another defensive card. Let's take the second Leap. And then here I got the Gen Head again. 13 incoming. I mean, starting off with Wraith Form and an Apparition, that's pretty amazing. So again, I think I'm going to be Intangible for a while, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, surprisingly, I actually ran out of vulnerability or intangibility, but yeah, I luckily was able to. I'm able to kill here. Phew, that would have been close otherwise. We got the boot. One of deal 4 less unlocked attack damage increased to 5. A second buffer or a second burst. I think a second buffer is not a bad idea, although it is a power for the awakened one, so I have to be a little careful. I might even consider upgrading one of those buffers. Should I upgrade the Seek? I think a Seek upgrade might be better. Yeah, let's upgrade the Seek here. Okay. And at least I have some good potions for the end, so that should hopefully help me. Time-wise, it might be hard to finish in less than 3 minutes, especially with my set of cards here. Alright, let's drink the Focus Potion first. Let's do the Apparitions. I'm actually going to skip the White Noise, because it's going to give me a power, and I don't really want a power. Okay. Alright, so, lots of incoming. I am fully defended. Let's do another Apparition. Let's do Recursion, Cloak and Dagger. Should I do Zap? I don't think I'll do the Malaise yet. Although, no, I think I'll do Zap here, and then a Shiv. Okay, let's save the Malaise for later. Alright, still Intangible, and there's the Wraith Form, that's tempting. Yeah, I think I should do the Wraith Form. Let's do the Wraith Form here, okay? Then do Cloak and Dagger. And then, too bad I can't do the Doom and Gloom here. Okay. There's also a buffer I can't play. That's hopefully fine. Alright, here, let's do Adrenaline first. Algorithm is great. I think I'll save it, though. I don't think I need it. Let's burst the Cool-Headed, actually. Okay. Then I can do Blade Dance, play the Shivs, then do Dagger Throw, Bullseye. There's the Hyper Beam, which I don't want to do. I don't want to lose too much focus here. I think instead I'll just do Bullseye and Unload. Okay. Alright, so, now the goal is to try to deal as much damage as I can, which might be a problem. And I'm also sort of wasting the artifact, right? Because I'm losing Dex every turn. I throw the Fear Push. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. So let's do Quick Slash, Bullseye, another Apparition, Barrage, and I think I'll do Courser just to deal more damage. Although, yeah, it's a bit of a waste of artifact there. Okay. Another one. Let's do Bullseye, Compile Driver. I should have done the Compile Driver first. Then I don't have another... I don't have a Regret, but I don't think I need the buffer. Instead, I think what I'll do is I'll do Fission. Okay. Then do a Rainbow. Dual Cast. How badly do I want to play the Defragment? I think I'm going to play the Defragment and hope that I'll get the Malaise soon. Okay. And then last turn of Vulnerability. There's a Seek. I don't think I need that. Yeah, let's do the Apparition here. Oh, wow, that's actually a horrible hand. Yeah, no, I think I'll save the Seek for later. Let's wait here. Okay, alright, Stone Calendar helped a little there. Okay. And then here... Yeah, I really don't want to do Hyper Beam, but I might have to. Okay, let's do Bullseye, Compile Driver. Cool-Headed. Barrage is not enough. Buffer? No. I think I'll do Bullseye and then Barrage. If I'm not going to be intangible for the big attack, I might as well wait and try to get in some... So if I transform this turn, then it'll attack next turn, right? So I don't want to transform this turn. I could, though, if I do the Dark Orb here, right? Yeah, no, I think I should wait one more turn. Which means I can't do the Glacier. Let's just do the Bullseyes. And wait. Okay. And so this is the turn where I need to transform. Actually, there's the Giant Gargoyle, which allows me to be fully defended. And there's some Malaise. Oh, man, that's really tempting. No. Actually, I don't think I can transform, though. No, I can. If I do Malaise... Wait, let's do Flying Knee first, then do Malaise, then throw the Fire Potion. Okay, beautiful. So that way I'll be intangible next turn with the Incense Mirror. And hopefully that'll give me time to do something, I guess. Because I'm at -7 Dex already. Alright, the enemy does not have any extra strength, but it also doesn't have negative strength. Maybe I should wait and use the Malaise now, although I really couldn't have. Alright, let's do Bullseye, Cloak and Dagger. I am a little worried. I don't see a way to perfect this one. I am getting 20 block every turn, but if I get attacked for any more than that... Okay, 18 is still good. Alright. So let's do Quick Slash, Blade Dance, play the Shivs. Then do Dagger Spray. No, I don't actually want to do Doom and Gloom. Let's do Dagger Spray. Yeah, let's save the 2 Frost Orbs. Ideally, I would get another Glacier to get a 3rd Frost Orb, right? Yeah, 30. Let's say I get Glacier. I can burst a Glacier, actually. How do I do this? Let's seek something. Oh, never mind. I'm reshuffling, so there's not much I can do. I do have a weakness push on brings it down to 21. That might be enough. Let's grab these. Oh, because I didn't draw whenever this guy's drawn. Okay, because I seeked it. It didn't actually make me lose energy. All right, let's throw the weakness push. I need it, right? Wait, hang on. I don't need it yet, I think. Let's burst the recursion. Okay. So that's 10, 24. No, I do need it. Unless I evoke... No, I don't want to evoke another Frost Orb. I think I desperately need 2. So, yeah, this is enough. If I do unload, I'll still save the Void, which I think I'll skip. Okay. Alright, 13. This is with weakness. That's good. That's Genetic Algorithm. Okay, Buffer might also help, although I do have a Regret coming up, too. Let's do Buffer here. Bullseye. Unload. I might as well do a Shiv here. Okay. Another 21. 14, 20. I'm 1 short. I have to play the Piercing Wail, right? See what the white noise gives me. Envenom, I mean, sure. Then do Piercing Wail, then Bullseye. Should I do... Actually, I think I'm going to reboot because then that it will increase the chance of me being able to get Genetic Algorithm when I need to. I'm really worried here. The enemy's not weak on next turn anymore. Okay, still the small attack. And I have another buffer. It's really helpful. Let's do that. Then Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, Bullseye, Barrage. Okay. Alright, just at 18. Right, because of the... Okay, so this is 1 times 3. Where is it? Oh, I'm intangible. Okay, good. Incense Mirror. That's great. I did get Piercing Well here. Alright, let's do Bullseye, Blade Dance, play these Shivs, then Sucker Punch, and Unload. I need the Glacier. I need the Genetic Algorithm. I have what I need. I just need to draw it in the right turn. 13. No, I'm still good. I'm getting really lucky here, I have to admit. Let's do Dagger Spray and Compile Driver. Then do Bullseye or Recursion? No, I have enough Bullseyes. I think I'll do Recursion because that will allow me to evoke the... Actually, I just need to evoke the Dark Orb and I'm done. I mean, I still have 2 buffers too, right? So I'm not too worried. Yeah, I think if I burst the Cool Head, that's enough. Phew. Okay, that was a little bit close at the end, but I was able to pull through. I had negative 15 dex at the end. That's kind of funny. All right, so the focus really saved me here. 1444, that's not a bad score. So out of the, what is that? 11 elites, I protected 7. I think I did miss a lot on Act 2. Did get 2 collector bonuses, did not really go for Highlander. Was able to get all the bosses. Overkill was easy with the Dark Orbs. Mr. Machine was not too difficult on the path. I like Shiny. Did not get the time modifier. Act 3 took way too long. I think my deck was lacking a good damage engine, and that's why, I mean, I'm really glad I was able to perfect as much as I was able to in the end. So, yeah. Zigvinian was easy. Combo, I don't think I would have been able to really pull that off. Would have been difficult. But yeah, let's see where this puts me in the rankings. No curses, unfortunately. No chance to get cursed. Okay, right now I'm 9th. Okay, while I was playing, the Dark was able to get 1467. That is 23 points more than me. Okay, that could be explained by probably not another collector bonus. Probably the Dark just getting luckier with 1 more elite. And yeah, so not a bad score. Again, I assume that... people just haven't had a chance to play, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to review the scores, compare it better tomorrow. But yeah, not a bad score, perfecting all the bosses. That was, I think, a big achievement, especially that last boss with all the negative decks. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Defect run with the Cursed Run, Purple Cards, and Midas modifiers, and as I assumed, a lot of people went for Collector Monsters just like me. I think that was probably more successful than going for Highlander. Goldbear and Pelts ended up tied for effectively first place with 1682. Congratulations to both. Goldbear mentioned that he had pretty much the same score as me, so perfected 7 of the 8 elites, all the bosses, got 7 Collector Bonuses like me, but was able to get an extra 25 points because he was able to get Overkill, which is something I missed. So you did have Dark Orbs available yesterday. I just didn't buy any. I think there's a Symbiotic Virus that I skipped and a few cards that allowed you to get Dark Orbs. I was really hoping to get Overkill with, I guess, Wrath or something, and it just never worked out. So yeah, that's where I lost the 25 points from. Goldbear was able to get that. Congratulations for effectively first place yesterday. Next you have me here with exactly 25 points behind at 1657. I perfected 7 of the 8 elites. All the bosses also got 7 collector bonuses. I pivoted to collector bonuses a little too late at the end of Act 1, so I think if somebody decided to go for collector bonuses in the beginning, they might have had more collector bonuses overall, but it seems like 7 was the record yesterday. I also took the apparitions, and as a result was not able to get the stuff modifier, was not even able to get the well-fed modifier, so that might have hurt my score, although the apparitions did help quite a bit. Was able to get light speed. I like Shiny, missed Overkill as I mentioned, and I also missed Combo. Ole mentioned that maybe I should have tried to get Combo when the Enchiridion gave me a study against the Angry Avocado, although that one might have been difficult. Ole also mentioned that there was a lesson learned early on in a shop for sale, and it was a Midas run yesterday, so I might have considered taking that to get some more card upgrades. I totally did not even think of that. Yeah, definitely something to consider in the future. Next you have Gatorbait here with 1655. Gemino got 1626. Gemino perfected 6 of the 8 elites. All the bosses only got 3 collector bonuses. Gemino mentioned that he took an early Juzu bracelet, and that might have changed the RNG. Not only did he miss a few points by not having regular fights at question mark rooms, it seems also his RNG was quite different because 3 question mark rooms, 3 collector bonuses is a little low. He was able to get the stuff modifier, even though he did take the apparitions. He also was able to buy the mango and the pear, and that allowed him to get the stuff modifier. He also was able to get Overkill thanks to a Dark Orb, and he got combo with the different RNG. He actually was offered a Dead Branch, which I have to admit, I have not seen that relic in a very long time. So yeah, that's interesting that he was able to get that and was able to get combo out of it. Did miss the Lightspeed modifier because of trying to get combo out of the way. So yeah, still great score from Gemino. Next you have Roland here with 1576 in the top 20. Alex missed the top 20 with 1530. 1530. Alex was, I think, the only person who tried to go for Highlander, and unfortunately, he got a duplicate curse at the end. He only had 7 curses total, but yeah, that duplicate curse did cost him 100 points. 1630 would have put him in 13th place. So yeah, unfortunately, got a little unlucky there. Alex was able to get 7 of the 8 elites, all the bosses. Also, he mentioned that he played on a small notebook, so he missed the time modifier because it was a little frustrating. And I think that's one of the reasons I like Slay the Spire so much. So it's not a very intensive game, so you can play it on, you can play it on notebooks, and I mean, they even have an Android version, right? So you can even play it on the phone. So yeah, I do appreciate Slay the Spire because of that. It's actually one of the reasons I think I played so often, because, like, you know, whenever I want to load up, like, a different game, it takes forever to load. And, you know, in the 3 minutes I have to wait for load, I can just open up Slay the Spire and start playing it immediately. Anyway, so Alex went for Highlander, got unlucky, did have to remove 3 normalities. He did actually get the normality event, so was able to get the Allied Gold modifier, and mentioned that he did not take the apparitions, of course, going for Highlander. Also, I think he mentioned that he did not even get them offered, so I suspect this RNG was quite different. Was able to get stuff very easily with over 140 max HP, and also was able to get overkill, but missed the combo modifier. Still, great score from Alex, and it's a shame that he missed the Highlander modifier. Next, you have the Dark here with 1507. George got 1501. Cyberfox got 1465, and I think that's it for top 100. So yeah, fun run yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.